your level of detachment will give you the most peace and trust that everything is happening for you, that anything that you might lose, anything that you might miss will just get replaced with better. Something better is waiting for you. You need to have the kind of mentality that nothing can faze you, nothing can trigger you, nothing can bring you down. You need to develop this kind of emotional intelligence. Like, you cannot lose what is truly meant for you. You need to have the mindset that in the end, everything is just happening for you, for your highest good, for your greatest service, and that the world is operating and conspiring to make you happy, to make you feel good, to serve you. If someone pulls away from you, the right person wouldn't do that. You're afraid to say the wrong thing. You couldn't say the wrong thing to the right people. Losing friends, they were never the right ones to begin with. You're missing out on opportunity, and even better is coming your way. They reject you or don't like you, the right ones will. Nobody's supporting you, you support yourself. And by you supporting yourself, you will attract the people that will also support you. Nobody loves you, you can love yourself until you love yourself enough so that somebody else can reflect that same love back to you. You're anxious and afraid because you don't know what's next. You create your next. Claim this, guys. I always get what I want or better. This is literally my mentality. So in that way, I don't pressure myself because I claim I just get everything I want, because sometimes in life, we don't necessarily get the things that we think we want. We get the things we need in order to grow ourselves and get better. If we would always just get what we want, there would literally be no challenge for us, right? There would be no growth attached to it. So what I claim is that I always get what I want or better. I can only see what is on my radar screen. Sometimes I do not know what is actually the best for me and my highest good. So with claiming that, I take the pressure off of me to just say I always get what I want, because sometimes when I think I want something, it's not the best for me. So if I'm not getting it, I might be disappointed or sad. But if I claim I always get what I want or better, I know that if I at some point do not get what I thought I wanted, it's just because there's something better waiting for me. And that might actually be the best thing for me. I just don't know it yet because it's not on my radar screen. You know what I mean? And welcome back to my channel. My name is Alina, for everyone who's new here. And today we're going to talk about the Law of Detachment and how with the Law of Detachment you can actually increase your magnetism. Because remember this, we don't chase, we attract, at least if you're a lady, okay? For some men that are watching on my channel, you definitely have to go and get something. You are the masculine energy, you're structured, you go-getter, you go out and do. While as women, we are the naturally receivers. We are able to tap into our feminine, divine feminine energy in order to create from a place of ease and flow, while we are being absolutely magnetic to anything that we want. That doesn't mean that men have it harder, but you're just built differently, okay? And we need to acknowledge that. And with that, I want to say that women and men are different, and we need to act different as well. For the longest time, I have been absolutely in my masculine energy, and I used to hustle and grind and do. And I got some success, yes. I created some, things that I wanted to create and achieve some goals and all of that. I made a lot of money. But in the end, I was exhausted and I was not living in my feminine flow state, my feminine energy. And with that, I, first of all, attracted the wrong men. I was constantly exhausted. I was trying to do it all by myself. And I got very resentful from that, because if a woman is constantly in her masculine energy, and especially if she's dating somebody that is not able to put her into her feminine energy, she gets very resentful and very hurt, because she's not really feeling seen and heard in her feminine energy, because she constantly has to take the masculine part. So whatever you're watching here on my channel, guys, I want you to know that there's always a difference between masculine and feminine energy to whatever you do, okay? So when it comes to Law of Detachment, that one is especially for women very powerful, because in order to create something from a place of ease and flow in your feminine energy, you need to be able to tap into your feminine energy as well. And for men, there's a little bit of a difference. If you want to achieve something, on the other hand, you gotta take action, be structured and organize things, and put a plan into action. And I have a video about that on my channel as well, the difference about masculine and feminine energy and how you can tap into that. And it's very important and crucial that men and women both need to learn this, okay? So with that being said, if you are a woman and you want to increase your magnetism and you want to learn how to let go, how to surrender, and how to just learn to be in your feminine flow state instead of constantly trying to just chase everything down, because whatever you chase if you're a woman, it will run from you. Have you ever tried to like text a man and just like be so convincing to try to convince them of their worth? You cannot do that, because the minute you do that, they pull back because they feel chased and they feel like you literally put them into their feminine energy because you are taking the masculine role. Okay, so it's the same thing when it comes to your achievement and your goals, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to create, whether that's business, relationships, whatever, you can apply that to any area of your life. The law of detachment works every single time. So many times when it comes to goal creation or achievements, like achieving goals, they will always tell you, focus on your goal. Don't look left and right. Just have your clear goal, your definite chief aim in mind, which is good. You should be knowing what you're looking for, what you desire, what you want to be yours, and what you're craving, and what you want to achieve. But so many people get so caught up in this constant focus that they're literally like little piranhas trying to like bite themselves into something and not letting go anymore. And then they wonder why they're never getting what they want, because they're literally biting and chasing it down. And I bet if you would be in a little river, this little river are living little piranhas, what would you do if these little piranhas are coming closer? You would run. You would run away because you do not want to get bitten by these little piranhas, right? So it's the exact same thing with your goals. If you are trying to achieve something and you're chasing it down and all you do is focus on that specific thing, it will literally, like, you're repelling it with your energy because it comes off as desperate and needy energy. And when having that desperate and needy energy, you are actually not in the knowing state of knowing it's already yours. Neville Goddard says, like, feel it to be yours. It doesn't mean that you always need to recreate a certain feeling in order to get what you want, because sometimes we might not even know what certain amount of abundance, love, secure relationship, anything like this feels like, because we never experienced that. But you have to put yourself into a state of knowing that it is yours. Whatever you claim to want to have, whatever you desire to have, whatever you speak out loud as you want it to be yours, you have to know and feel it's yours. By claiming that it is yours, what is the natural effect of the cause? You are detached. Because if you have something, you wouldn't worry about it, where it's coming from. You wouldn't pick on it and like look where it's missing. You wouldn't see like, oh, when it's gonna come. No, you would be completely relaxed. You would be completely fine with your situation where you're at right now. Try to force, you're not using the path of least resistance. You are literally repelling everything because you're claiming in that moment where you're looking for something and where you're attached, where you're trying to force things and chase down. You are not using the path of least resistance. You're actually repelling because you're trying so hard. And you don't need to try hard. You don't need to work harder to make more money. You don't need to do more. You sometimes just simply need to relax and put yourself into that knowing state that whatever desire you speak out, it is yours, and stop freaking looking for it. Stop looking for it. Stop trying to figure out when it's gonna happen, where it's gonna come, because with that, you're literally claiming that you don't have it. You are clinging too much on that thing. You are looking constantly at what's missing. And if you can do all the work, all the visualization, all the affirmations and subliminals, all that fun stuff, but every single time, like after the 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever long you are doing that inner work, you come back to your natural state of complaining, nagging, controlling, forcing, chasing down these negative habits of, trying to go after something and force things. You are repelling it again. You need to use the path of least resistance. You need to be in a state of flow and ease, knowing it's already yours. Like, your desires are already on the way. You can just literally relax because you ordered, The thing is with trying to achieve something and needing something is that you create that same energy of needing something. Life and the reality, as I always say, works like a mirror. It will always reflect your internal state. So if your internal state is needing something, desperately trying to, get something, you will keep on attracting desperately needing something. whether that's money, love, relationship, whatever it is, you will keep on attracting the needing energy, which is needing it. So you will keep on needing it because it's not going to come because you focus so much on needing it. So you need to release that. You need to trust and let go. And you need to learn to tap into the present moment. And by doing that, you are, in a state of creation, because only from the present moment, from the point of the now, you can create new. Because every single time in the now, you can make a new choice of reacting differently, of stop being so repelling of the energy by being so desperate in need of it. You need to stop controlling everything, okay? Especially women are doing that if they're too much on their masculine energy. So if you have a hard time giving up your control, honey, you are in your masculine energy. Women who are controlling, trying to always force things, trying to foresee everything, they are not able to be in their flow state. And in that state, you're very much in your masculine energy. Masculine energy is very much like structuring, analyzing, organizing all these do things, while women need to be like letting go, being, in their emotional state. And of course, every single human being has masculine and feminine energy within themselves, but you need to learn to use that masculine energy for positive creation, taking inspired action from a state of knowing it's already yours, okay? And you need to heal your masculine and feminine energy. You can do that by, trying different practices. I actually have a video about that, and I also wrote an entire ebook, Awaken the Goddess Within, where you can learn how to heal. First of all, you will learn what is actually masculine and feminine energy. You will learn how to create polarity in your relationships. You have an entire workbook where you can ask yourself questions if you actually have hurt masculine and feminine energy, and how to be able to release it, how to let go. Most of the time when people are too attached to their goals, they are getting so hung up on the action step and just trying harder, doing more, working more, because they believe that is the solution of actually getting closer to your goal, when it is not. You always have to follow the 80-20 rule, which states that it's 80% inner work and 20% inspired action. So it is like compounding effect, okay? But if you do not build a solid foundation, it's the same thing with a house. If you have like very weak walls inside your house, and you can build up whatever you want on top of it, you can have all the strategies, the nicest furniture, whatever. But if the foundation is weak, eventually it's gonna like fall down in itself, right? But if you build a solid foundation, which is your internal state of being, your mindset and your beliefs, your habits, like your internal, like all your subconscious pattern and beliefs, that is what's going to build the foundation to whatever you want to create in your life, whether that's good friendships, loving relationship, a great career, a good and successful business. Even if you're working in corporate and 9 to 5 and you want to make more money, like all your money beliefs, your limitations, everything like that, it's all in your foundation, okay? When you do that and you build that strong and solid foundation, and from there, from that place, you take inspired action, you feel freely in your creation, and you feel good, and you feel aligned, you feel passionate. That's literally what you got to do. As long as you feel aligned, you can, like, that's the best way to manifest, because that's when you choose the path of least resistance. So how to tap into the state of knowing? I said that whatever you try to achieve and accomplish, you need to operate in a state of knowing, like, duh, it's already mine, it's already yours. Like, you don't even need to worry. You're almost carefree, you almost careless. Like, it's not that you don't care about the outcome anymore, like you don't care about, whatever you want to achieve, but you care more about the journey. You focus more on the now, on the present moment. Like, you release the how, you release the when. Sometimes even like when we think we want something like very bad, for example, let's say a large sum of money, like let's say you want to become a millionaire or you want to earn 100K a month, right? Are you energetically ready to deal with these large amounts of money? If you want the perfect relationship, are you even ready to be with a secure partner? Do you still embody toxic traits yourself? If you try to manifest a large amount of money, do you actually feel safe? You know how to well handle and manage the money? Do you know how to invest? Are you feeling safe and secure? If you in the now can say, oh, but I don't know if I'm ready yet, you might have some work to do, some inner work. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It's good. Like everything's fine. You love and honor yourself and accept yourself at any stage that you're at, because you're only operating from the state of, whatever is like, whatever you know now and whatever you understand and can comprehend now, like your state of consciousness. But if you want to elevate more and you want to have more, work on your internal state of being, because we don't get what we want, we get what we are being. And if you energetically are not embodying that state of being able to hold the manifestation, you might actually subconsciously sabotage yourself of actually receiving them, because you might not even feel safe to receive this kind of manifestation. So how to tap into your magnetism? If you are a woman, you literally have a gift. We are literally magicians of our reality. It's for a reason that it's called Mother Earth, because we give birth. We as women, we create. So that is our natural state of being, creation, but from a place of alignment, flow, passion, and desire. Women are naturally nurturers. We need to do something that we are passionate about. We naturally want to nurture. So if you're right now finding yourself somewhere where you like feel not like you can nurture, you feel like put into a box, you feel like not aligned, that's why your manifestations are also not coming in. And maybe you're even like too attached to the outcome, because you feel yourself constantly running in circles and you're like, but like how? You need to show up in your most authentic way. Especially as women, we get so conditioned to just constantly be somebody who we're not, to perform in a certain way. Our society these days is very fear-based, and all our systems are made up by men. So in today's day and age, it's very difficult to actually be a woman in your most authentic way, to tap into your feminine energy, because everything is so masculine. Everything is like work, hustle. It's like literally modern slavery. Like work 12 hours, get home, like cook dinner, do this, do that. Relaxation, you don't really have the time. Like you just need to do, get more, achieve more, blah, blah, blah. All these things are leading to overachievement and like disconnecting us from our source energy, our feminine energy, and in our divine feminine energy. If we would just all learn to tap into our divine feminine energy, and if everybody would just heal their masculine and feminine energy in order to create balance in their lives, because it's not like, oh, you need to just be feminine. Like everybody has masculine and feminine energy. As I said, we need to learn how to find harmony and balance within the both, because we cannot just be passive feminine, like being like, oh, I don't do anything, like I just receive, I don't do anything, like I'm just gonna be late, just get. No, yes, we are naturally receivers, but we need to create. And being like tapping into our masculine energy as a woman is a gift as well, because from that state we can create and take inspired action from our most authentic being. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm on that women's only platform, Inner Bloom. I already talked a lot about it in my previous videos. You need to learn to tap into yourself, into your own, divine consciousness and energy. And if you do that, if you learn how to do that, you will start to get more and more connected to your intuition, to your source, to just knowing, to a state of knowing. And in that state of knowing, there's no questioning, there's no worrying. That's when you can then create, take inspired action, and do something that you're very passionate about. And that's exactly what we're doing in Inner Bloom. We are showing women the pathway to that, to transform themselves, to nurture themselves, to putting themselves first and giving them the resources, guidance, and tools. It's not like a course, guys. It's not just any other course out there, especially in this day and age when it comes to online business and like a lot of courses that are out there that you'll find. It is all about that one-fits-all strategy, but there is no one-fits-all strategy. Everyone is unique, and everyone is like, there's 8 billion people on this world, and every single person has their own perspective, their own belief systems. So how do you want to like force a strategy, one single strategy onto everybody? It's just not possible. You need to find your own strategy, and that's exactly what Inner Bloom does. So if you want to find out more, I have a freebie in my bio and also the access directly to the academy, where I'm also on it as a coach, mindset and manifestation coach with Bloom into Your Dream Reality, where I'm giving you the tools to work on your self-concept, to shape your reality, to tap into your magnetism, to heal your masculine and feminine energy, and all these kind of things in order to really transform yourself from the inside out. Because when you do that, that's when you also will create your reality. It's most of the time people look into the outer circumstances and be like, oh, when is everything gonna change? I don't like this, I don't want that, like complain. And instead of like, you have to look into the mirror. and ask yourself, am I showing up as that version? So check the description box, download your freebie, and get access to Inner Bloom, because that's literally what every woman needs. We are universe experiencing itself. We are spiritual beings having this human experience, and we are literally creators. We can literally become the creators of our lives again by changing our thought patterns or emotions, becoming emotionally intelligent, stop reacting to something we do not want to keep attracting, and learn to use the present moment as the point of creation. For example, if you believe in God, most people think that God is outside of us. I believe God is inside of each and every one of us. We're a facet of God, God is within. When you pray, how do you pray? Do you talk about the things that you don't have and the things that you want, but list the things that you're missing? Are you praying like that? That is actually how I used to pray. I always said, like, God, I don't have this, please give me this, please give me this. And nothing happened. Do you know why nothing happened? It's not because God is not listening. It's not because, God doesn't want to help you. It's because you're praying the wrong way. Let me explain you. If God is inside of us and we are the creator, we cannot just wait for an external person, an external energy source, an external something, wait to create for us. We need to realize who we are, tap into that energy of creation, and create ourselves by changing our thoughts or emotions and or habits. Start to pray in a different way. Start to pray thanking God and thanking God for everything that you have and everything that you want to have, but saying as if you would already have it, and watch how everything will shift. Because if you bring yourself in the present moment into an elevated state, which is gratitude and appreciation for the things that you have and the things that you do not have, watch how your life shifts in front of you. Watch how literally everything will fall into place. So you need to shift your identity from simply bagging into being. What I can do in the present moment is being my most authentic, best me, working on my internal self, my energetics, my thought patterns, my emotions, like keeping in charge of knowing, being conscious about my creator state. And that in that way, I don't even need to be attached. I don't even am attached to anything, because I know that everything is happening for me. Because you believe without evidence. You're not asking God, like, hey, where is gonna come? Like, hello, where is me? Like, have you forgotten about me? You're not listing what is missing and looking for the how and the when and whatever. No. You believe, you have faith, and you have trust. For anybody that is religious in any kind of way, you did not ask your parents, but like, as long as I do not see like God standing in front of me and telling me and like shaking my hand, I do not believe in him. No, there's a lot of people that believing without evidence, believing without having ever seen to God, like touching him physically. Like, there's no physical thing when it comes to God. How does it work? How do so many people believe in God and like religion, but when it comes to creating their best self, all they do is complain and nag, like not believe. If you believe in God, why do you not believe in your best reality? Why do you not believe in your best you? Like, God is abundance, God is love. Like, we were promised the kingdom. And as it states in the Bible a lot, like, the kingdom is within. So that was my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to help you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Connect with me on Instagram. And of course, don't forget to check out the description box for all my resources and tools. And yes, guys, if you have any other topic suggestions, any questions, just put them in the comments. I will try to answer to every single one of them. So I see you guys in my next video. I'm sending you so much love and healing and abundance. And until next time, bye.